It's the Not Even Podcast, the world's finest 20-minute variety hour. Now broadcasting in color. Meet your beloved hosts, New England's premier clown witch, Kristen. Wanted for crimes against good taste, it's Shane. Former teen heartthrob, Emile. And introducing Bonetholomew. The Not Even Podcast is brought to you by Existential Dread.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Not Even Podcast.
Whee! Was that your imitation of me?
No, that was me. I'm Kim Dauber. Hi. Who are you?
Oh, I don't know. I think my name is Kristen, and I am the resident clown goth of the group.
Stunning.
I'm Emile, and I know who I am.
Fabulous.
Well, I'm Shane, and I was going to end with a funny bit, but then Emile did a funny bit, and now it's not, I can't do anything anymore.
We're off to a
I'm
great
nutty.
start so far.
Well,
yes.
we do want to start this episode with
Oh boy.
Please
Yeah.
cut some of
We're
it.
off to a great
No.
start here, folks.
All right,
Fuck.
a moment of silence.
In memoriam of our dear director, producer, tech person, organizer, Kim Dauber, who
Yeah.
tragically passed away earlier this week.
Yeah.
It was a bummer.
When we were planning this recording session, she died. She died the way she lived, being eaten alive.
It was a hard life.
So I just want everyone, our dear listeners, to, remember all the good times we've had with Kim. And Kim, do you remember the good times you've had with Kim?
No.
Well, that's existentially depressing. Well, anyway, thank you, Kim, for all you've done with us, and thank God we have trapped your soul so that you will continue doing this show with us forever.
That's really sweet, Emile. Thank you so much.
Anyway, she got a lot of mosquito bites, and it was bad.
I did get a lot of mosquito
yeah.
bites, and it was super duper bad.
I was struggling to remember why we were doing this bit, and I thought it was just because she didn't show up for one of the planning sessions. But no, it was because she got eaten by mosquitoes.
No, I did.
Yeah,
get
and
eaten.
we I decided
It
it would
was
be
not fun.
I decided it would be fun to start the show remembering her life and death.
Yeah, and you did it in a really nice, respectful, sweet way.
Yeah, so
it's here to interview are all the mosquitoes that drained her of all her blood. Yeah.
just note this is the last time I will ever speak well of the dead. Because if they were really so good, why aren't they still alive?
Wow. Okay.
Well, thank you for that opening. That was really lovely, Emile. How about we go on to one of the many fantastic 3 segments that we have planned for today?
Yes,
We got some good stuff.
I did forget that there's another thing joining us for today's recording.
Oh, that
Another
was important.
thing you say.
Oh, a new cast
no.
member. Let's
A new
introduce
cast
them.
member.
Yes.
Damn, Bonetholomew is
And there's
gonna
an
sue.
excellent anecdote behind this, but I should probably let them introduce themselves. So
I love this bit.
This is great.
this is my fried rubber chicken that I got in the South, and it's my favorite.
Just in the south.
It's
Rubber
crispy
chicken.
looking for those that can't
It
see.
is fried. It is crispy.
fried.
Look, at the risk, I understand the hypocrisy of someone who just did a bit eulogizing a living friend and pretending that she had died, but a crispy fried chicken is kind of morbid.
Well, here's the thing. Actually, we could do an in memoriam for the chicken because
No, only
once
one
upon
memoriam.
a time, once upon a time,
There's only one death we care about here, and that's Kim's fictional one.
once upon a time, we were about to do a little day of shooting, and
Oh boy,
Shane,
here we go.
Shane had this idea to fill my fried chicken with water.
It didn't give me the information I needed, so I waterboarded it.
Look. You broke the chicken died.
It got better.
It
Did it get better?
It did get better, yes.
okay.
So-
the fluid eventually left and it went back to its normal self.
So there was like a solid week where fried chicken wasn't working. And
Oh, this is the waterboarded one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you have to
Don't
confront
you
them.
recognize
Oh.
it?
Don't you recognize them?
Don't you
Oh.
recognize its appearance as a piece of fried chicken, but still shaped in the shape of a normal comedic rubber chicken? Don't you recognize the breaded skin on this fully chicken-shaped thing?
Damn, I've never been so directly confronted with my own sins
With
before.
its little bone feet sticking out of the bottom, totally white, as if it itself is a drumstick, and yet
All
it
right.
is shaped like a chicken.
I know, and it's
I'm
a baller.
sorry.
In just a horrifying way, I will add.
All right, chicken, I'm sorry I waterboarded you. I'm sorry.
I love this bit because there's literally nothing I can say or do to contribute to it. It's just beyond. This is outside of
You
my
get the
hands.
simulation of being an audience member, Emile.
Oh my god.
All right.
Our audience
We
must
have
be
to
miserable.
we have to check to make sure the apology has been accepted.
Oh, thank goodness. I feel a weight off my shoulders.
Oh my god, we just did
Oh.
a
yes,
a fucking
fried-
fried chicken confessional.
Yes.
So fried chicken will be joining us periodically throughout the podcast. They're gonna take a seat next to me
Yeah.
at the table.
Take a little lie down.
Little lie down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling it Chekov.
I'm sure it's gonna. Chikov?
All right, guys.
I'm sure
That's a
we'll
good
add
pun.
many
The show's
good
done. We don't need
things
to do
the show.
anything else.
This is such a good addition to the cast. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Chikov.
So, do you think Bonetholomew, our plastic skeleton, is going to be mad that he's upstaged?
Well, he's not here.
Yeah, do you think he's going to be mad that we had a recording without him?
Yeah, Bonetholomew is our only listener. You have to understand.
I mean, he's probably on a nice vacation somewhere, you know.
He's
Yeah,
in Bone Land.
my front porch is part of my Halloween
The
decorations.
Bone Zone.
He's in the Bone Zone.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
even.
a vacation to the Bone Zone.
And he's dressing up as a detective this year.
Oh, Sherlock Bones?
Sherlock
Oh
Bones.
my god. You know, like, it's one of those classic, like, the joke is literally right there in front of you, and yet it completely eludes you. It's literally, it's the classic, like, the main clue is right under the detective's nose, and he'd never find it, because he'd never look under his nose.
He doesn't have a nose. Though.
Exactly.
Nobody ever looks under their nose. Well, I think we've done a good job introducing ourselves and our new cast members. So let's dive into our first segment, shall we? Let's
Yeah.
All
see.
right.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, for this week's meme tarot reading, this time instead of swiping randomly through the image gallery on my phone, we're gonna do something a little bit more targeted. I actually have my computer with, and this is not a joke, over 100,000 memes saved on it. So can someone give me a word for today's reading?
Australia.
And for the love of God, this will not involve B-movie or jism.
Australia.
Australia? Okay. Let's see what we have for Australia.
It's because I've been playing Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yeah. I think we came to the conclusion that all the bugs are Australian for some reason. I think it was just the
because
way
the
that
game
they're-
is made in Australia.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes, yes,
I thought it was just the
team
way
cheers
the
from
characters
Australia.
spoke, where it's like, oh, you gotta go out there and get some bug juice and bring it back, mate.
I've died many times. It's a hard game.
Give me a moment. I'm cycling through.
That's okay. I can keep talking about Silk Song. I've
have-
gotten pretty
Silk
far
Song in
it.
Australia.
Yeah, yeah.
We do love video games in this house.
I love video games.
I really don't like Australia.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Do you not like it in general, or do you just not want to go there?
Kristen,
never wanna
this-
go there.
Kristen,
Oh,
that is an
okay,
entire
okay.
continental market for this show that you have just.
Bartholomew's Australian cousin is gonna be very upset.
Okay,
by
he was
that.
made in China. He was made in China.
Yeah, and he could have a cousin from Australia.
No.
Hey, so our Australian listeners out there, I want to apologize on behalf of Kristen. She is, I believe, as you say, a bit of a drongo.
Look, there is a thing called spider season. Okay? In spider season, literally the entire landscape is coated in what looks like snow, but is it snow? No. It is cobwebs. It is literally white cobwebs, and there are hundreds of thousands of millions of spiders in there. I
That
never
does sound horrifying.
I never, ever want to go to Australia. And also, I would like to point out, I have this book about like the dangerous animals of all time. I forget the name of it, but David Sedaris recommended it, and it's a book by Gordon Grice. Forget the name. I think it's like Deadliest Animals Ever or something.
You're being real specific with this whole anecdote.
I swear, like 90% of the animals listed in that book are from Australia. So
I believe that.
it's not that I don't like Australians. It's that I don't like
Racist.
the continent and the terrifying creatures that reside there. There is a reason why Australia is its own thing.
Separate.
It's
Own
called
fucking
Continental Drift, and you will respect it.
And we left it there.
thing. We're going to continue to leave it there.
Excuse me.
We didn't even try to bring it back.
The indigenous Australians were living there for like 60,000
Yeah,
years.
they were thinking it out the most.
They didn't
Yeah,
try to bring it back in touch with the other continents either, as
Yeah.
far as
They
I'm
didn't
aware.
need to. They were just they were chilling. They were doing things. They were having history and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's very cool. Lots of cool boats.
Yeah.
Lots of cool boats.
I watched Moana. That's not Australia.
That is-
that's not Australia.
Oh my god.
You just thought boats and immediately thought,
I mean, yes, they're Polynesian, but oh my god.
Down to the wall.
I would
Can
again.
I
I want to
accept-
apologize. Okay, so I
That's
found
not Australia.
All right. Okay, so I found a meme. Well, when I say meme, what came up was.
I mean, you divined a meme. This was foretold.
Here we go.
we're
Yeah.
jumping in.
All right, so what I found was a screenshotted Tumblr post that says. The Lincoln assassination is really just wild if you think about it for a moment. The younger brother of one of the most famous actors in the country, himself a famous actor and heartthrob in his own right, killed the president in a theater and yelled "Sic Semper Tyrannis," a line often associated with Brutus, a character that his brother had famously played. Like, imagine if Liam Hemsworth killed the Prime Minister of Australia at a red carpet movie premiere or something and yelled, "I went for the head," and Chris had to leave the Avengers press tour to tell everyone, "I swear I had nothing to do with this." Imagine how weird that would be. So,
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
a very educational meme because I did not know a lot about that backstory.
What does this foretell about the coming podcast?
what this tells about the podcast is
Someone will die.
Oh, no.
fun. But it's you,
Hey, remember Chikov?
Still sitting on the
Blood
table.
orphans.
it is I think as fame is fleeting, but also we should totally have it. I'm not sure what the and please don't kill Abraham Lincoln. He was awesome.
Well, someone beat you to that, I'm afraid.
Well, that means I won't do it, so that's good. But no,
Yeah,
we
of all
we
the-
stand Lincoln in this house and every other house, and if you don't stand Lincoln, Billy Sherman will burn your house to the ground.
I mean, based.
Yeah, I know, right? Sherman didn't go far
Billy
enough.
Sherman. That took a minute to click.
Yeah.
Like, when you think of all the horrible things that could happen in the world, at least, like, we don't have to worry about someone getting assassinated twice.
I mean,
Unless they're Dracula.
Well,
It
what
doesn't
Unless
about,
work
they're
the
Dracula.
first time.
well, what about failed assassinations?
Doesn't
yeah.
count. Doesn't count. You have to be you can't be. Yeah, it's about successful assassinations.
Yeah.
God, remember the time? I remember the time someone tried to assassinate Fidel Castro with an explosive cigar.
No.
Oh,
That is the most Looney Tunes.
yeah, this is a fucking that is more proof to the fact that
The CIA?
the CIA ain't shit.
Did the CIA employ Bugs Bunny for this?
Yeah,
for
well,
this whole plan?
this proves my theory, which is borne out from discussions with members of the intelligence community and reading quite a lot of history, that the CIA's entire strategy in any given circumstance is to give about $12 US to literally every group, organization, or person who vaguely opposes their political opponents,
Yep.
and then scrambles to take credit for it when something happens. So the CIA is entirely vibes and aura.
I mean,
Anyway, hi CIA. You don't operate domestically, so you're not going to whack me for this joke.
CIA, was Black Ops real? Black Ops 1? Did you guys play Black Ops 1 from like 2010?
The Call of Duty.
The Call of Duty game, yeah.
I remember my dad playing it.
Yeah, like the first mission is like they go down, they're CIA and they try to kill Castro, and there's this big dramatic moment where like you get him square between the eyes, and then at the end of the mission, like he gets knocked out and wakes up, and then there's Castro. And then he's like, "What? We killed you." He's like, "You shot a double, stupid." And then the rest of the plot begins.
I have a question for the CIA.
This is the CIA Q&A section.
So, have you guys pitched a show to Dick Wolf yet? Because I would
Oh, boy.
absolutely watch the shit out of that.
Isn't
And
that-
I think
He
there's
would love to make it.
I think there's a market for it because we want more intellectual crime dramas.
I mean,
And we love sneaky shit.
I mean, I'm sorry. If you're talking about like a sneaky shit spy drama, I believe that's called NCIS, which has been on the air since the Franco-Prussian War.
But are they the CIA though?
No, they're
No,
they're
no.
they're not.
No, I
and
want
I'm
a show
pretty
with
sure
the
the
CIA.
actual Naval Criminal Investigative Service does not do half of the things they have in that show. Very few hot goths in the real NCIS.
Just 3 words: zoom in, enhance. That's how you know. Oh, I thought this was real.
Yeah.
Like, I forget. In True Detective, are they CIA agents? They're
No, I think they're
detectives of some sort.
I think they're just detectives, but I don't think they're actually true stories.
Well, yeah, it's a work of fiction.
Yeah, why is the show called True Detective?
Because it's capturing the essence of a true detective.
I don't think. How often do real detectives investigate Lovecraftian cults? Is that what I want to? Actually, you know what? We live in Massachusetts, probably all the time.
Probably.
Honestly, like, I would sign up to be, like, an FBI person if it meant, like, investigating
FBI
Cthulhu
person.
cults.
I think you're just describing Twin Peaks now.
Okay, oh my god. Okay, so one of my friends introduced me. Well, I've been meaning to watch Twin Peaks for the longest time, and so one of my friends convinced one of my roommates and a bunch of other people to sit down, and we watched the first 3 episodes. And why have I been sleeping?
Why have you been sleeping on Twin Peaks?
I don't know, but I'm fascinated because no one in the show talks like a real person.
No,
and I love that.
absolutely not.
I also like my first impression is that was being kind of really obsessed with Cooper and thinking, Twin Peaks, the show that dares to ask, what if a detective was autistic? And then as we gone into the 3rd episode, I realized that's not the premise of the show. The premise of the show is, what if an entire town was autistic? And as someone on the spectrum, this is wild to see in representation for a show that aired like a year before I was born.
When I think of, like, autism representation in, like, old media, who here has played any of the Twisted Metal games?
A little bit for me.
No.
Okay, it's my
roommates like the TV show, but I have not seen or played any.
It's cars with guns, basically. And my favorite one, at least for cutscenes, is like Twisted Metal Black for the PS2, because it has some of the most grimiest, like, gritty cutscenes. One of the characters that you play as, their backstory is they're like an 8-year-old kid, and they were in the car when their dad got shot, who drives a taxi. So then what this kid does is he disassembles his old toys and he puts them inside his dad, and he Frankensteins his dad to drive the car for him.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
That's like reverse Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's reverse Five Nights at Freddy's, yes.
Whoa.
And there's like
Holy shit.
there's psychological profiles and like their character bios for each one of them. So there's like, oh, paranoid schizophrenic, or like, oh, bipolar disorder, and it's like, yeah, yada yada. And then it gets to this kid and it's like, oh, severe autism. And it's like, wow, there we go. There's the representation.
Oh boy.
Love that for my people.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's time for our next segment.
Thank Christ.
What are we feeling? Are we feeling debate club
Debate
or are we
club.
feeling story?
I want debate club, please.
I think debate club.
Sounds
Debate
like
club?
debate
All right.
All right, Shane, take it away.
So,
Fight.
we debated a little bit over what topic to go over next. But I feel like
that was the secret debate outside.
Yeah, we had our secret debate, Kim and I. But here's how it's going to work. Let's see, who am I going to assign to what? All right. Emile,
Who boy?
you are going to defend super strength, but you have to manually control every bodily function. So, like, you have to remember to manually breathe, manually beat your own heart, manually, like, control your stomach and everything, but you have super strength. Kristen, you are going to defend super intelligence, but your thoughts are broadcasted to a random stranger somewhere else in the world. The two of you are psychically linked. So everything you think, they will hear.
Is it the same stranger?
It is the same person, yes.
All of the time.
It is the same. The two of you are connected. They don't have super intelligence, but you do. So I am going to let Emile debate first. So I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock here. So Emile, again, super strength, but you have to manually control your entire body.
And I think let's have Chikov squeak or cluck when the time is up.
I agree. All right.
Yeah.
And go.
All right, so honestly, there may be downsides to this, but imagine the plus sides. First of all, super strength is an obvious plus side, but consider the others. You can raise your own heart rate at will. You could, presumably because you control all your body functions, you could probably control your own muscular growth. It would be great to stay in shape like that. You just burn your own fat manually. You're going to look great. I can get rid of my early onset dad bod. You can give yourself a larger or smaller schlong, if that is your desire. Your hair, you can grow it out. You could go bald if you want to. Like, you could do so much with this. Yeah, you have to remind yourself, oh yeah, my heart needs to beat. Oh yeah, I need to like blink and breathe, and also I'll literally die when I sleep. But you know,
But you can also sleep on command.
yeah, you probably won't even need to sleep at this rate. Just refresh your shit. So this sounds great, and you can lift a car. Booyah! Booyah!
All right.
I'll yield the rest of my time.
All right. So, Kristen, again, you are defending super intelligence, but all of your thoughts are psychically broadcasted to a random stranger out in the world. And go.
Honestly, it's the perfect scenario. You don't know who this person is, you don't know where they are, and you can literally think anything you want without consequence. And sure, people may think that you're schizophrenic, but it's just the price you pay for being super intelligent. I mean, let me see. I could think of a way to, basically dominate the entire world. And this one person would hear all of my thoughts, but they would try to talk to someone about it and they would just be perceived as crazy. And here I am, literally thinking of all the schematics on how to make world domination possible, and this person will just be perceived as crazy. Honestly, it's a win-win for me. Honestly, yeah, like I might even yield my time. This is how much of a win-win.
Wow, you got 12 whole seconds. You're done? All right.
Okay, well, so
so Emile, your rebuttal time.
I have two important questions regarding this. One, if you're giving your plans to this random person, what's to say they don't become your arch nemesis and know how to foil your plans because they're hearing it all? Like, that's bad.
They need the resources.
Well, what if the person though and also what if the person who's picking it up might be a random schlub somewhere, might be a nice person who is just confused and you destroy their life with this. But what if they're like someone awful? Or like, what if they're like fucking Vladimir Putin? Or
what indeed?
Or like Joe Pesci. I was gonna say Joe Pantaleone, not because he's an awful person, but just because I really wanted to mention him by name in this podcast. I just like Joey Pants. What can I say? Yeah, like, what if it's a famous person and then you've destroyed actually, it's bad if you destroy someone's life as long as they're not an asshole. But, like, it would be weird if it was, what if someone, like, famous that you like, and then you realize, like, oh, no, I drove Stanley Tucci to madness.
Look, that is a striking
pretty bad, right?
argument that you would mention my dad
in
this conversation.
Yes, that was targeted.
How dare you, first of all. Second of all, if I really do have, like, super intelligence, who's to say I can't find this person? Who's to say I can't dispose of this person?
Oh.
Yeah, do you keep your super intelligence if the person who hears all your thoughts like dies?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say because you're psychically linked, you're gonna feel it.
Full body.
No, is this like a substance situation where I die too?
Wait, is this a what situation?
It's the substance? Have you seen this?
I haven't seen the substance.
Sorry.
It does sound like you're describing that TV show Sense8 that I never saw.
Oh, I love Sense8. Everyone in that show is so hot. It's incredible. That's an incredible
All right,
television show to watch.
Do you have any rebuttals to super strength, but you manually control everything?
Look, yes, I do. Yes. So, literally, okay. You have any idea how many decisions we have to make in a day? Like, they're not
Yes.
even conscious decisions. And then on top of that, you have to remember to breathe. You have to remember for your heart to beat. Like,
I can barely
Look,
remember to eat.
thank you.
I didn't have lunch before this.
Like,
I tried to not breathe for that entire thing.
Oh my God.
He was like leaned over so intensely. I was like, oh, he's waiting to say something.
like,
No,
I wanted to prove a point and then I failed.
like all of my processes are automated, and like, I swear,
Get good.
with the choices that I already have to make, I am already suffering from analysis paralysis. I'm already suffering from decision fatigue. So honestly, this just sounds like one epic fail. And yes, you are absolutely going to die in your sleep because your subconscious is garbage.
2 more things. No one said epic fail since 2013, and two is 2 words: skill issue.
Oh my god.
Touchy. Oh, woof.
Look, I haven't won one of these, and I don't want you to win 3 in a row.
Yeah, I know. I have to deal with the bias of, oh man, Emile hasn't won a single one of these.
Yeah.
This does feel like a would you rather kind of question. Like, which one would you rather have?
Yeah, I know. This is the trouble with hosting debate club, is that we have to land on one of these to be the definitive correct answer.
Yeah, and you can't take it back ever.
I mean, I'm
Like,
really...
this is canon.
I'm really torn because the upsides of controlling all of your bodily functions, if you can manage to do it, are really, really good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
like,
some Doc
there's
Savage
all sorts
shit.
of things that happen to your body in your sleep that just happen automatically when you sleep. But what if you could do it while not sleeping? That would be incredible. And then there's also, I suppose, the question of if you did control your bodily functions, could you control your brain to have super intelligence somehow?
Ooh.
That seems
Grow some more
seems like
neurons.
no.
I'm gonna say it stops from the neck up.
What? Oh, you're totally screwed then.
Oh, yeah,
like
then
you
you-
will
then
just
you just
die
die, dude.
immediately.
Yeah.
You
need the
removed
brain.
every actual advantage of this because you breathe with muscles in like
You
your
can't
mouth and
move
stuff.
your
Okay.
eyes anymore.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying you can't move them. I'm saying they're
You
not
can't-
affected by the superpowers.
you can't
The
blink.
neurons. The neurons.
No,
I think.
you can
Yeah.
grow neurons. You can move neurons wherever you want. You can be like Ultimate Universe Reed Richards and have your fucking brain matter throughout your entire body, and thus you can think more and stretch your brain out.
You know, Kim, I don't know about you, but I
I
am
like
tempted,
Reed Richards. I'm
I am
sorry.
tempted to call this debate a tie because both of them brought up pretty good points.
It's true.
Yes!
I do think that the super we didn't even like talk about the super strength part of it. Like
Yeah, because the rest of it can be like seems like drawbacks, but they are massive perks.
yeah, but
you
it's
play
also
it right.
high risk, high reward because you could fuck that
You
shit
know,
up.
you know
Also
what?
the-
Hey, you know what else is high risk, high reward? Life.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I also like the super intelligence, but someone can hear your thoughts. It literally feels like the setup to like a Death Note-esque anime.
Yes, I was gonna
where
say, yeah.
some poor kid suddenly starts hearing these like crazy thoughts. He thinks he's insane, and then starts hearing about this mysterious Lex Luthor guy who just keeps getting more and more successful, and then he starts realizing, wait a minute, I know exactly what they're doing at all times. I can stop him.
Yeah. And on that,
I would watch this show.
Oh yeah, I was imagining a show where these characters are enemies of each other
Yeah.
and they have to fight each other. I watched 3 episodes of this. This also sounds like it could be terrible.
Yeah.
It could
Honestly-
be really bad.
honestly,
But it could be really bad in a good
weirdly
way.
close to describing Fantastic Four. Honestly,
It is
it's
also
not quite, but this is having a very Reed and Doom dynamic.
This
and-
could also be
Sorry, I
characters
like-
in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
That's cheating. JoJo has a character for everything.
Exactly.
Okay, there is nothing. Nobody has any firing neurons in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Adventure,
Yeah, that
except
is-
for when it's funny.
Yeah,
It
that
is
is-
entirely.
It's funny.
I have always described JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as like two kids playing like pretend fighting on the playground where they have superpowers, and it is just nothing but ass pull after ass pull where they just say like, haha, I have an everything blocks shield. Ha, well, I have a drill that goes through your everything block shield. Haha, you fool. I have super like reflexes, so I just kick the drill out of the way. That is every single fight until one of them just fucking pulls out the ultimate ass pull and you just go, all right, fuck it, they win.
So who wins this?
I seriously still
think
think
it's a draw?
I think it's a draw. I think it's a draw.
Yes!
So decrees.
Her streak is broken.
So decrees Chick
Is
and
it though?
maintained.
I didn't win, but I didn't lose.
So decrees Chikov.
Shall we get into our last bit?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right. Hi, everybody. I bet you are sitting there thinking, what is something I want to learn today?
I never want to learn anything.
I want to learn how to play more Hollow Knight Silk Song, and I'm done.
No, you're thinking, what is it like to be color? Like, what is color? How is color? Why is color? Well, I read a book a while ago called The Secret Lives of Color by a person's name. It's like Saint Cassissis. I'll get the actual name.
We gotta
Sinclair.
pronounce this right now. We gotta find
Yeah,
it.
Sorry,
Life of
sorry.
Color.
Let's do the bare minimum research.
Cassissa St. Clair.
Cassissa St. Clair.
Thank you. Sorry, Cassissa. I'm working on it.
That name must be really hard to
So-
say with a list.
Oh, it looks like Cassia St. Clair. Cassia St. Clair.
Oh,
Listen, if we just
She is British, though, so who knows?
pronounce it every single possible way we can think of, we're gonna land on one correct eventually.
The listener cannot see this, but I
Well-
am face palming really hard.
Well, actually, let's see. So this segment, I believe, is called "Shut Up and Let Kristen Talk."
Yes.
Yes.
So in this segment,
I love
Kristen
this
will
segment.
tell us about "The Secret Lives of Color" by Cassie St. Clair.
It's so
and Emile and Shane, I think, each get 3 interruptions.
Oh, that's
Is that-
right.
is that-
that's
is that
right.
an-
We had to put in
Is
the
that
rule.
enough? I think that's enough.
It is a fair and reasonable rule, and I hate it.
Okay. I think let's get into it then.
all right. So I have 3 colors that I've chosen that I found have the most fascinating history to them. We're going to start first with cochineal red. Now, it's very bizarre. There are faces being made from Emile's general direction right now. So cochineal red. So cochineal is a type of insect, and what they do is they find this insect on the underside of cacti. They rip it out, they crush it, and the innards of the bug create this very vibrant red. And for the longest time, that was how this color was produced across the world. It was very expensive. It was very hard to obtain, obviously, because you have to obtain this very specific bug, crush it to make this very specific dye. And this process is actually still happening to this day. The pigment is incredibly expensive. There's like one little farm that's making it, and honestly, if I could get my hands on cochineal red, I'm genuinely curious to see how this pigment would spread on canvas. Like, it just, Okay, delicious. And also, I feel...
Delicious.
All right, the next color I would like to talk about is Baker Miller Pink. So there is a study done in the 70s where in psychiatric wards and also prison facilities, their rooms were painted this very specific shade of pink. I'm trying to remember the exact shade. It's so hard because I think it was kind of like a little pastel-y. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, they painted the cells with this color of pink, and the number of aggressive acts in these locations diminished. The color pink did something to their psyche to help diminish the number of aggressive attacks on Literally everyone.
Okay, maybe that's not the color. Maybe it's just Barbie magic.
Barbie magic?
Yeah, Barbie magic.
Does that count as an interruption?
No, that's absolutely an interruption. I just thought of Barbie magic and it made me feel good.
But yeah, they dubbed it a tranquilizing color. Like, this specific shade was known to reduce aggression and muscle strength. So it might even say that, you know, it diminishes physical strength. One might even dare say emasculates one.
Gender.
That's 2 for Emile.
That doesn't count.
That absolutely.
That was one word.
It has to count. And Shane has only interrupted Emile so far, so Shane has 0.
Amazing. So the final color I would like to talk about, this might be like my favorite anecdote story, secret life color story there is. So this is about a very specific shade of brown known as mummy brown. So this pigment is this, they took mummified remains and they ground up the mummified remains into mummy brown. So this pigment was literally made from the dead. Literally made from the dead. Like, and I think my favorite part of this whole story is like the end. It's comedic. Just like there was this very specific shop in London, I want to say, and they were selling this color of mummy brown from actual mummies in like the 50s and 60s. Like the last pigment of mummy brown was sold off in like the 60s, which to me is insane. Like we were grinding up mummies for that long to make this very specific shade of brown?
I was grinding up your mummy. There we go. That's my interruption.
But like, oh my gosh.
You have no idea. I've been waiting for something.
And allegedly, this pigment, as you can imagine, smelled very bad. This pigment did not smell good. So they would add myrrh to make it smell a little bit better. So yeah, they stopped making mummy brown because of ethical reasons. Which, fair. But yeah, I just love that there is a pigment out there that is literally made from the dead. Like if I find, like I'm sure, I don't know if there's a bone white that was made from ground up bones. I'll have to do my research on that. But yeah, I just love things that are made from dead things.
You know, there was also a candy that was made from mummies, and it was called Ferrero Rocher.
Jokes.
Jokes.
I love the
options.
idea of like the 1960s British person being like, is this a bit fucked up? It's probably fine.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm also imagining an entire army of these cactus bugs finally revolting and going, oh, you want to grind us up and make us red? How would you like it? And then there's just this army of bugs, and then that's how Silk Song begins.
And that's how Silk Song. I think that's the conclusion of shutting up and letting Kristen talk.
Woo! All right, cool.
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Anything else you all were holding back from saying during that?
Well, Shane already made a mummy joke, and then I did the joke I loved, and that I'm sure 2 of our listeners loved. So I feel good about this.
Not Bartholomew. He stopped listening after he got replaced by the new person.
By Chikov.
By Chikov.
So I would like to just plug this book one more time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
With the proper pronunciation. So this book is called The Secret Lives of Color, and it is by Cassia St. Clair.
Nice.
I highly recommend it.
It sounds really cool.
Get the literal book because I actually listened to the audiobook first.
Yes, the audiobook about color.
Yes. I have a great imagination.
Hey, there are some people with synesthesia who would fucking love that shit.
Oh, for sure.
I have a great imagination, so at first it wasn't bad, but then when it was like Mummy Brown, I'm like, I have to see this color. So yeah, Get the book to see the color.
What would you guys
Go
do
to
if we
your
got a
local
comment
independent
on these podcasts saying, I have synesthesia, so I can see the color of all your voices, and they're all puke green.
Honestly, that checks out.
Thanks for listening, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for listening. I do have a friend from college who has synesthesia, and for a while, I don't know if she's still doing this. If I knew if she was, I would name drop her or her website right now. Otherwise, I'll keep her anonymous for now. But she has synesthesia, and for a while, she did like a side gig of people would commission her to paint a song, and I think that's so cool.
That's fun.
They do Yellow by Coldplay, and ironically, it's all purple.
Fuck, that's funny.
Well, that's all the segments we have. Is there anything else that folks would like to share with our lovely listeners who we love very much?
Aliens.
Aliens.
Alien.
That's it. That's actually all I was gonna say.
Nice.
I mean, I do want to rant about the Kentucky goblins, but a UFO encounter from the 1950s, because I just think about it way too often. But I feel like we don't really have the time for that now.
No, you can't leave us hanging on that, Emile. You have to do it now.
All right, this will be our last.
Wait.
Guys, we've been on.
Oh, is there
recording.
more?
We've been recording for 40 minutes. I
Wait.
don't know if I
No,
can
that's
talk.
excellent.
Wait,
I don't
I
know
have
if
an
I can talk
idea.
about the
Wait,
goblins.
Yes, Kristen.
I have an idea.
Yes.
If you want us to talk about this on our next podcast, which probably is going to happen because Emile really wants to talk about it.
I want to talk about the
Please
Kentucky.
send us an email at noteven.comedy@gmail.com. That's noteven.comedy@gmail.com, and the dot is a period.
I was about thank you for
So
clarifying.
don't type in DOT. Type a period.
Please write to us. I
Not
want to
even
talk.
period comedy.
Please write to
at
us. I want to
gmail.com.
talk about these little freaks.
Yes.
They're definitely not owls.
Little goblins.
All right, sweet. Well, thank you everybody so much for listening. It's been a fantastic
Yeah.
show.
Whee!
We hope you all have a
Thank you
lovely
so much
day.
for Thank you so much for listening.
And we will see you next time on
The Not Even Podcast.
Podcast.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Hey, wow, it's the chicken that we said would come back. Ow.
The Not Even Podcast is a production of Not Even Comedy. Go find us on YouTube at Not Even Comedy and on notevencomedy.com, and email us at noteven.comedy@gmail.com. Our music was composed by Denver Gaden. See you next time!
Where are the jokes?
But where were the jokes? Where were the jokes they promoted?
The jests! The jeeps! Where are they?